Welcome back, everyone. This is a new episode, and we are going to see today what is load balancer. We will see what is a load balancer, how does it work, and then at the end, we will see how do we create load balancer in Azure, how does it work there, and what is the process to create it. There are some other tools which work like load balancer itself, like uh, traffic manager, maybe application gateway. So we will see them all, but not in this video. And those are out of scope for this video. In this video, we will just discuss about load balancer, uh, how what is it, how does it work, and how do we create in Azure. So let's go ahead and let's see first how load balancer works and what it is. So what we are doing is we are sending data from maybe outside internet or maybe within the organization, but we are pointing it to a particular device which is load balancer, and load balancer distributes data in the backend pool. So in the backend pool, we have a set of devices. There should be minimum two, and could be any n number of devices, more than two. So it distributes traffic among those devices in the backend pool, and it also keeps a contact, a heartbeat with these devices to ensure that those devices are up and running. So it should not happen that load balancer is sending data and that particular device is down. So for that reason, it keeps a heartbeat connection with those devices, and there's a set interval on that particular interval. Load balancer will send the heartbeat, will send uh, it will ping that particular device, and if it does not receive any response within a particular time, and after three or four those uh, notifications it sends, and if it doesn't receive any response from those devices, it will mark it down, and it will remove that device from the pool, and it will start sending that data to other devices which are there in the pool. So that's how it works. Let me show you the picture, how exactly, so you will be better able to understand. So to explain you, let me take this picture, this one. So this is how a load balancer works. So this is a perfect diagram for load balancer. So we have clients, uh, like you are accessing Google, Microsoft, maybe AWS, Amazon. You are sending your all those clients, users are sending requests to internet because those sites are public sites. And from there, it is going to this load balancer, right? So it is receiving all those requests from internet, and it is distributing that traffic to those servers in the backend pool. In this image, we have four servers in the backend pool. So to ensure that there is not too much traffic on any particular server. If we have too much load coming from internet, so we need to increase the number of servers. So that also we can automate, but that we will see some in some other video. And today's video, we will see a simple load balancer diagram and how to create it in Azure. So that's how it works. This is a perfect diagram for load balancer. So now let's go to Azure. So here it is, Azure portal. Let's type load balancer. Now let's either you can click this blue button, create load balancer, or you can also hit create. So if you notice on the left hand side, we are creating load balancer here. So as I mentioned earlier, we have other tools as well which work more or less like load balancer only. We will discuss them one by one in some other videos, like application gateway, front door, and CDN profiles, traffic manager. So what they do and when do we use all these tools, we will discuss them later on in another video. For now, let's create a load balancer. Here, it will ask you to select a resource group. So in case if you do not have any resource group, uh, you can create one. Let's create a new one for this only. But if you click on this drop down, and if you have any existing resource group which you want to choose, you can do that as well. Now select the name. Uh, Demo. Okay. Choose the region with US2. I'm fine with that. No issues. A standard kit load balancer. This is if we choose it public, we are receiving data traffic from internet. We can keep it internal also. For this demo, I'm keeping it public so that I can show you how to create a public one. Okay, now front-end IP address. So like, what is front-end IP address? I showed you in the diagram. Let's go back to that diagram once again. So this load balancer, you see this arrow is pointing to this load balancer. So this internet is sending traffic to a particular IP address in DNS. So this DNS we are talking about here, which DNS, which IP address is exposed to internet. So we are setting that IP address. This IP address will be exposed to internet. So add a front end IP address. Let's say front IP. Making IPv4 IP address, choose a public IP address. Let's create a new one. LBIP. Okay, okay. So like I said, if you have any existing one, you click on drop down and it will give you the list of existing IP addresses and you can choose one if you want that. Gateway load balancer, we do not need that. Just hit add. Now we have created the front IP. So this internet will come to this IP which we have just created, right? Now backend pools. The backend pool, I hope you understood. This backend pool, which we discussed in our diagram, these servers are called backend pools. You can have n number of servers, should be minimum two, but when it comes to maximum size, you can have a number of servers. Backend pool name, LB pool. Okay. Select an existing virtual network. IP addresses, backend pool configuration. So it will ask you to select the backend pool now. So like I have these VMs. What is a backend pool? So I'm selecting IP addresses and these IP addresses are attached with one server each, right? So these servers you need to create in advance. So if you want to see how to create a VM in Azure, you can check my other videos where I have explained how to create a server from scratch in Azure and how to open an account in Azure. So that's basic from scratch. go and see those videos. If I explain it in this video, it will be a very long video. So these servers are already created here, and I have just selected those servers. So I have three servers IP addresses in the backend pool. Right, hit save. Now the rules. I'm creating now the rule IPv4 front-end IPv address. Backend pool. Yeah, we have already created backend pool, so I just selected the name of that backend pool. Now we need to select port protocol TCP. We need to select port. So what front-end port we want to expose to internet? Like I said, I'm giving 8080. I'm receiving traffic on this 8080 port, backend port. So we can keep the same port, or we can route this traffic to some other port in the backend pool. So I'm keeping same port. You can take any port number. Help go. So this probe is used by this rule to determine which virtual machine in the backend pool are healthy and can receive load balanced traffic. Like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, that it keeps a connection, uh, uh, heart rate probe with the backend pool to check to ensure that server is up and running. So we need to create one, create new, help probe name, LB. Well, protocol we are going to use TCP port 80 interval every 5 seconds, and we are good. Okay, and we are good here. Hit add. We have created this inbound rule. Hit then on outbound rule. So if traffic is going, out of those servers, you are sending traffic to some other, servers, or maybe going to internet. You can create an outbound rule as well, which is not required for this demo purpose, because normally we do not use this outbound rule. It is used. It's not that we never use it. It is used, but normally in normal scenarios we do not use it. It's not required. Next tags you can uh, tag like environment is demo. Now hit review plus create. Let's see if all settings are good. It will test first. If everything good, it will, yeah, show validation passed. It is passed. And it will give us this blue button. Now we can create this load balancer. Let's create it. Okay, so now see here, if I go to load balancer, here we have created this demo LB. It is perfectly fine up and running. We have this front-end IP configuration. We have this backend pool. This is the backend pool, which the name which we gave. If you click on this backend pool, the backend pool, health probe which we created, load balancing rules. This is inbound rule which we had created. So all that, I mean, it's perfectly up and running. So this is how we create a load balancer in Azure. We can use it successfully, and uh, uh, there are many more things to be discussed. I'm not making it very complex, so that we will do step by step. And next videos, first we will do basic of other load balancer tools which I showed you, and then we will, go a bit higher, and we'll see other complex things. We can how create a load balancer within load balancer as well. So we will see all that. But for today, that's it. So please like this video, share this video, and subscribe my channel. And please let me know what else you want to see in Azure, and I will try to make video on that topic as soon as possible. Let me know, please, if you have any issue in load balancer, you have any questions, doubts, and I will try to answer your queries as soon as possible. So thank you for your love. And uh, that's it for today, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.